Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to Emerest Connect. We're so happy to have you here with us today for our wonderful grand opening. And look who I have with me here. Joseph Katz. He is the administrator of Royal Care Certified. Now, Royal Care Certified is currently offering services in Queens, Nassau County, doing clinical work, including that of nurses. So please help me welcome Joseph to the show. So great to have you here, Joseph.
Hi, super excited to be here today.
I know, it's such a great day. Now, let's talk a bit about what Royal Care Certified does and exactly what you offer.
Sure. So we provide intermittent skilled care in the comfort of our clients' homes.
Okay.
Which includes skilled nursing. For example,
wow.
We do wound care. We do diabetic management. We do cardiac management, cardiac care.
Okay.
Along with that, we provide a full scope of rehab services, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Those are for our clients who are after surgery care, stroke care, Alzheimer's care, improved balance.
Wow.
Along with that, we provide a component of social work as well.
So for someone who's at home, and this is so wonderful because, again, they don't have to go to another facility if they don't choose to. So it's in the comfort of their own home. So you send somebody there, is that how it works?
Yes, we do.
And it depends upon, I guess, what they need.
Correct. So we will have our clinicians do a comprehensive assessment.
So they'll come in first and decide what this person might need.
Yes. They'll do a comprehensive assessment, head-to-toe exam, as they say, and they will put together a customized plan of care for that individual.
Oh, okay.
Those plan of cares are discussed with their physician, and then they get onto our program. And they have what we call a focused care, where they'll work on a specific area, or they'll provide services in general as a whole for them to get back to their comfort and their ADLs.
Yeah, and let's go over some of those services again, because they seem to be really, like a wide range of things that you're offering.
So in the skilled services, as I mentioned, we have, starting with nursing care. So wound care, we have a wound care specialist on our team.
Okay.
She'll go in and she'll do an evaluation of the wound. We'll put together a treatment plan of care for them. Diabetic management, make sure their diabetes is controlled. Cardiac care, make sure their weight gains are appropriate, and cardiac monitorization as well.
Okay.
Additional to that, as mentioned before, we do a full scope of rehab services. Physical therapy. We have our physical therapists go into the patient's home.
So they'll go into a patient's home
and they'll
get a plan and do it right there.
Right there in the comfort of their own home. Occupational therapy and speech therapy as well.
Yeah.
And very popular with gait balance training and stroke care, Alzheimer's care, dementia care, to make sure that they are super healthy and comfortable within their own setting of their own home.
So I guess the service and the specialty depends upon what the patient needs.
Correct.
Yeah. And that, as we said, that runs the whole gamut. It seems like you might have a mission statement similar to what Josh was saying and Jack about really caring and wanting to get to the problem and helping to solve it.
Sure. I just want to add we have a specialty program as well, which we started this year, which is a pediatric program, which we focus for these pediatrics who are developmentally delayed. So we'll go in and we'll assess. So some of them might get some schools, some of them are homeschooled due to their level of disability, and we'll go in and we'll work with these kids to provide the care they need.
Well, and I think that is so important because it's hard, especially maybe if you're a single parent or you can't get out, you send somebody to the home to help, and you send somebody who will see what the problems are, and then you're able to specify.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. Yeah.
Sure.
So that's part of your mission statement, really.
Yes. And into our mission statement is our mission is to provide compassionate and high quality and personalized home health care that empowers the individuals to live comfortably in the setting of their own home.
Yeah. And you know, that's so important. I think some people don't realize, you know, maybe if you haven't been ill, or maybe you don't have an elderly parent or a child that needs help, that there are services that can help you. And, you know, it's good to be prepared and to know that.
It sure is.
Yeah. So you have to get the word out too, so people will know that you are there and that you can help.
Yes. And, you know, we work closely with the institutions, the hospitals, the SNFs.
Okay.
So it's part of the discharge plan. So if they were hospitalized for a specific reason, upon discharge, they will come on to our program.
I see, yeah. Because that's so important. And I think it's great, and you really care about your patients, and you care about the care that you're giving to your patients.
We sure do.
Yeah. Now, I know you have, you're going to have an expansion, which is very exciting, to other boroughs. Let's talk about that.
So we're super excited.
Yeah, I bet. It's terrific. It's like a grand opening, like our grand opening today.
It sure is. It sure is. We're super excited to expand our services to the populations of Manhattan, Bronx, and Westchester.
Oh, okay.
This is something that the DOH approved us just recently.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Because before, where did you start?
Queens and Nassau County.
And how did you get involved? Were you always passionate about health care?
So I have a long story.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the short and good version
of it. The short and good version is it's in my DNA of caring for others. My family was always in the healthcare business, caring for others. My wife is a visiting nurse.
How wonderful. Does she work in the same company?
No.
Well, that's okay.
And you know, it's been a real privilege to be able to do what we're doing.
Are you surprised at how wonderful your services are? Sometimes when you look at other companies and you think, well, what are they doing? Like, why don't they do what we're doing?
So what keeps us going is really the feedback from our clinicians and our patients. And we started receiving that on a daily basis. We'll get calls from patients saying, wow, you changed, you know, my experience in home health.
Wow.
We get calls of clinicians saying that they're become attached to these clients.
So that must feel really good.
That's what keeps us going.
Yeah. And then when you see that your services have helped somebody to get better, that must be a really great feeling.
I love what I do.
I bet you do. You can tell you do. And you want to share anything else exciting that's coming up the pike?
So as we shared,
you're expanding.
The expansion to the other boroughs, which is Manhattan, Bronx, and Westchester, and to be able to interact with the other programs that under the Emerest umbrella.
Oh, okay. And so that's going to be really something special as well.
We're really looking forward.
Will you change your services, or will they stay the same, or do you try to expand on that?
So we will try to make it very interactive.
And how do you determine what services you're offering? You know, basically, we know some are definitely needed, but I guess that kind of changes depending upon your client and the patient.
Right. So it's all based on that nurse's what we call plan of care, that individualized plan of care for that client. So if there's anything changes in the middle of the patient's being treated, we identify it, we communicate with their physician, and we adapt the plan of care appropriately.
Oh, okay. So it's a real coordinated effort.
Yes, it sure is.
You go in there and you really have to see what's going on, assess the situation, and then be able to help them.
Yes.
I think it's wonderful. Any parting words, Joseph?
It's super excited to be here today and to participate with this grand opening and interact with the other companies that we have over here.
Right.
And be able to provide a product, a service to our patients and our clients.
And you know, like we said, you really must be very proud. Do you have any thoughts about the upcoming year and what that might hold? I guess to continue the expansion?
So what the last few years have shown us is that caring for patients at home is ultimately everybody's desire.
Right, which really makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Everybody wants to be home.
Right.
And it's our vision and mission to be able to bring any type of care that we can provide to the patients at their bedside.
Yeah. Because it's when you think about, you know, in the past when people would just go to the hospital because that's where you got taken care of, and how it has changed and evolved over the years. It must be a very good feeling that you're part of that and that you see those changes in real time.
As key, hospital prevention.
Yeah.
So we'll work with the
and I mean, nothing against hospitals, but you know, we're on the same page. It's just that you feel better when you can be home and comfortable, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to, you know, say bad about a hospital, but sometimes you have to go. But if you don't, and you can be treated with your wonderful services, then bravo to you.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for being here for the grand opening.
My pleasure.
And for all you do. It's great to see you and great to see you again.
All
right, well, thank you so much. And
thank you.
We wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors.